戸上君は見覚えがあるはずだよ。
Actually, you have seen it before, Togami. Sorry, I had to listen to the song. And the rope used to hang Fujisaki's body was really an extension cord. Huh? 'Twas an extension cord? Yes, it was. I saw you using the extension cord in the library, Togami. On top of that, after the murder, the extension cord had disappeared from the library. I refuse to believe that, as the person who had been using that cord, you missed that detail. Then it could only have been Togami who brought the extension cord to the scene of the crime. I see. Interesting. So this is the answer you've settled on. After killing Chihiro Fujisaki in the woman's changing room, I hung her body and wrote the bloody message. This should make it look like Junitsu's Shu had done it. Does that cover it? Again? It's like he's taunting me for some reason. Like he doesn't have anything to worry about. Wait, nothing to worry about? I asked you a question. Is that your answer? Yes, that's our fucking answer. You killed Fujisaki, you asshole. And opposite of the opposite. Agreeing. I gotta cover the camera for a second, guys. Sorry, I'm just hearing things. That seems like a very plausible thing for you to do. Cameras, no one blocking Togami. After all you talk about is being a game. Hey, would you mind holding off just a minute? I'd like to keep this discussion going, just a little bit longer. What, is that really necessary? We've already figured if we did it, dude. Maybe we have, but still, something doesn't feel quite right. Feel right? What would that be? I killed Chihiro Fujisaki in the woman's changing room and then manipulated the crime scene. So it appears that the psychopathic homicidal maniac was responsible for the murder. And what exactly doesn't seem right about that? Wait, is that really how it happened? Well, yes, that was where the body was found. Is Togami really right in saying that? No, I don't think so. There's something obviously wrong with this claim. Okay. Is it Shu? Is it the extension? Is it the crime? I think it's the crime scene itself. You said you killed Fujisaki in the woman's changing room, Togami, but I'm not so sure about that. I think the murder might have taken place somewhere else. Unbelievable. Let me down, guy. I thought you were going somewhere else with that, but god damn if I've ever been more wrong. She died in the woman's changing room, there's no question about that. It couldn't possibly have happened anywhere else. Isn't it possible she was killed somewhere else and then brought there? Along with the rest of the scene? You think the whole scene was moved? And I expect you have some evidence to back that claim, a claim like that? Yeah, that was the idea. Did I just throw him off balance? He's been so confident up to this point, but as soon as I mentioned the crime scene, maybe it never occurred to him that the murder could have taken place elsewhere. Hey, don't leave the rest of us behind, soldiers! What do you mean she was murdered somewhere else? What's the holdup from the guy? If you have evidence showing she was killed somewhere else, then hurry up and present it. The first piece of evidence suggesting the crime was committed somewhere else is the thing that was moved from the men's changing room to the woman's, and vice versa. Okay. It would have either been... what? The stained carpet or the changing room posters? I'm gonna go with the posters first. Present the posters. The posters in the two changing rooms suggest the murder might have taken place in a different room. The posters are your evidence in the woman's changing room. There's a poster of a busty supermodel. Doesn't that seem a bit strange? I mean, really? A poster of a female model in the woman's changing room? She's not busty, she's busted! For having some fake-ass titties. On the other hand, the poster hanging in the men's changing room was one of a boy band that's extremely popular with girls, Tornado. That too seemed a bit out of place, wouldn't you think? So you're proposing the posters in the two changing rooms were switched. That's not all, either. There's one other thing about the two rooms that doesn't add up. Isn't that right? Oh, Gami, are you referring to my protein coffee? Protein coffee. One day, while working out in the woman's changing room, I spilled protein coffee on the floor, and yet after the murder, the stain had been cleaned and spotless. Actually, that's not exactly right. The stain was cleared, it was just relocated, because it's right here. This was paid to the men's. for some reason. The stain on the carpet in the woman's changing room was actually clean. I found it on the carpet in the men's changing room. That is indeed the mark of slime and protein coffee. So you're saying even the carpet was switched. But to what end? How about we move to the scene of the murder from the men's changing room to the women's? I beg your pardon. In other words, the culprit moved the blood-stained poster and carpet along with the corpse in order to relocate the crime scene in its entirety. Well, I confess that it is legitimate. That it is a legitimate interpretation. What would the culprit gain from doing so? It is truly necessary for them to go. It is truly necessary for them to go through all the efforts of locating the crime scene. Actually, no. The more important question is, if she really was killed in the men's changing room, then how did the victim, Fujisaki, gain access to the changing room? To enter one of the changing rooms, you must use your electro ID on the card reader by the door. However, Fujisaki being female, she had access to the women's changing room via her electro ID. In short, she couldn't have gained entry into the men's changing room. But she could have. Wait, there is one way, and if you'd like, I'd be more than happy to tell you, dude. Forgive me if I don't believe you. Believe it, because I'm about to tell you how she could have done it right here, right now. Is it really possible? Did Fujisaki really have some way of entering the men's changing room? Oh, she did. Let me guess. A debate. Love this song. The Broken Electro ID. That's our thing. God, she's freaky. Is it really possible? Could Fujisaki really have gained access to the men's changing room? I've got it! How? She modified her electro ID. Oh. Oops. Is there some sort of contradiction between my statement and the evidence? Think carefully, there's a contradiction somewhere. There has to be. I screwed up once already. Oh, we really gotta start from the beginning. Oh, damn. Yeah, you've got it. No, you don't. Okay, she was simply a high school programmer. That could have been an outside of her abilities. Oh, cannot. Nope, that ain't it. She used a certain something in the entrance hall. Huh? What something? Wata's electrolyte. Could have gotten in the men's changing room. Okay, yes, it's possible she could use Kawata's electro-G to gain access to the changing room. But when I found the electro-G in the entrance hall, it was, which makes me wonder if it was actually plausible. Oh, there we go, that's how you skip these. Something from the entrance hall, huh? What? Bam, we got it, okay. We screwed up a few times, though. Like, seriously. Please tell me we still get an A. I want to have a good A average here. 83. An A! Woohoo! Okay. Fujisaki couldn't possibly have used Kawata's electro ID. What? Why not, dude? Because when I found it in the entrance hall, it was broken. That makes sense. There goes my idea. It was almost impressive how quickly you surrendered. In any event, was it not against the rules to make use of an electro ID? The rules only prohibit the lending of electro IDs. They say nothing about borrowing someone else's. Which is to say you're free to use any of the dead students' electro IDs without violating the rules. Yep, that's exactly right. Although it makes no difference since his electro ID was broken. In which case, she must have reprogrammed it using her skills to supervise the programmer. Objection. It's possible to modify an electro ID. An alarm will go off if you open one of them up. Given she could have neither have used Kawata's electro ID nor modified her own, could perchance Master Makoto Nagai's line of reasoning have been incorrect? If she couldn't get into the men's changing room, then yeah, that's what that means. Then my vote goes to Togami. But is that really how it happened? Did Togami really kill Fujisaki in the women's changing room? I don't think that's right, but I'm about all out of... Hold on! I agree with Nagai. I think he's on the right track. Huh? You open your mouth for the first time in who knows how long, and that's when it comes out? The kid couldn't have gotten into the men's room. That means... And just how can you be so sure there is another way? What was that? Explain yourself, Kirigiri. What is the other way? Yes, of course, but to do that, could I possibly request we take a short recess? There's some place I'd like everyone. Take everyone. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What you talking about? If you allow it, I'll make the rest of this trial much more exciting, which I'm sure you would enjoy. Oh, it'll make the past trial More excited? Right, that's cool with me. This class trial is now officially in recess. What? Seriously? So, where's the thing you want to show us? I don't think I'll let you up easy if it's something stupid. I'm sure you won't be disappointed. Let's get going. Where are you trying to take us all? Can you please explain this, you crazy weirdo bitch? With nobody really sure what was going to happen, the class trial went on recess, and we all followed Kirigiri. Her destination was the men's changing room. No. Okay. The women's changing room. We've come over to this place. We've gone over this place with a fine-toothed comb. What do you expect to find here now? Examine the victim's body again, very carefully. Examine Fujisaki's body, all of it, and thoroughly. You mean touch the body? Nay. I will have to refrain. It would be improper for me to place my hands all over a woman's body. It's not that it creeps me out or anything. It's just that it might possibly be against my religion. I shall do it. But you're a girl, Sakura. Making you touch a dead body is, you know, a guy should really do it. No, it would be more suitable if I, a female, were to touch her than allow a male to do it. I will take care of it. Sakura, do I smell homo? Are you two lesbians? No, you're not. No, we're not. Quit playing games. Well, very well. I will begin. I hope you can forgive me for doing this, Fujisaki. As she spoke, Ogami held her hands collapsed together before Fujisaki's body before placing them on her. Make sure you examine the entire body very carefully. That should answer any questions you have. Her whole body, you say? To that end, you're having me do. You okay? What's wrong? It's impossible. How could this... Is she actually male? Ogami's eyes were wide open, fixated on Fujisaki's body. She was visibly trembling. Fujisaki! What? Is a man! I was right, that's okay, that would explain a lot. I see. So she was a man, thank you very much for your... Dude, you're kidding! I do not tell jokes. So... It's true? I guess so. A guy? Fujisaki, a boy? What's this? You guys didn't know? I thought it was pretty dang obvious. Chihiro Fujisaki is a cross-dresser. He's a cross-dresser? God damn, that's hot. Now I wish I'd done him. That makes sense. So this is what Kirigiri wanted to show everyone? You were right about that. This certainly does make things more exciting. Now let's hop on back to the courtroom and get the ball rolling again. This time with a little extra oomph. She's a man. Okay. I have my humblest apologies for the delay. Court is now back in session. The shocking truth revealed. Chihiro Fujisaki was a boy. Now let's see where you guys go with that. I don't know why he chose to dress like that. But one thing's certain. Chihiro Fujisaki was male, not female. It never occurred to me that Fujisaki could be a boy. It completely slipped by me unnoticed. With the victim being male, he would have had no problems gaining access to the men's changing room. If his electro ID identified him as male, then yes, you're right. You betcha, Fujisaki was just a cross-dresser, so of course his electro ID said he was male. In which case, there are no problems in the guy's line of reasoning. The victim was murdered in the men's changing room, after which he was moved to the women's. Accessing the women's changing room was simple. He just needed either Maizono or Inoshima's electro ID. Then it's true, Fujisaki was actually killed in the men's changing room. We still don't know why the couple relocated the crime scene, but yes, it seems quite likely. I see. I thought something felt off. I couldn't help but thinking something was strange about the way the body felt for a woman. I'm getting kind of turned on by this. But this finally ties everything together. All of my questions have been cleared up. Why should you be having your questions answered when you're our prime suspect? Excellent. Truly magnificent. My oh my. He's been whisked away to another world. What do you think, Nagai? After all of this, do you still think Togami did it? I have no doubt Togami was responsible for distinguishing Fujisaki's death as the work of Genocider Shu. However, I don't think Togami is the killer. What? Even though you were the the proponent of the theory must turn my guts on a guy. The way he seemed to be egging me on earlier, it was like he was enjoying having his mystery solved. Like he didn't have to worry about... Oh, like he didn't have anything to worry about. I can only imagine he was able to act like that because he didn't actually have anything to worry about. On top of that, the evidence Togami left was kind of, you know, a little too blatant. Like, he intentionally used that extension cord as a way to lead back us back to him. At least, that's how I see it. Okay, so he was lying? What's more, you were obviously caught off guard when you discovered where the murder case actually happened. As well as when you learned Fujisaki was a boy. If you were really the killer, neither of those should have come as a surprise to you. I see. Alright, I'm a little concerned by your lack of decisive evidence. But I suppose that's good enough. We'll go with your answer being correct. Correct? Just as the guy says, I am not the culprit. I happened to stumble upon his body in the woman's changing room, and I modified the scene. That's all. You shitting me, man? I am not shitting anyone. It's true. Who could have believed that? If you don't want to believe me, by all means, you're just sending us all to our deaths. If what you're saying is true, then why would you do that? Why would you mess with his body? The reason is unimportant. What matters now is finding the real culprit. The guy. If I didn't kill him, then who is the culprit? Oh my god. I won't be able to say until we've talked things over a bit more. You want to drag this over even longer? Come on, man. No matter how you slice it, Togo is the killer. You should discuss everything like this and sit right with everyone, so you can count me in, the guy. If we come along to the conclusion here, then all of us will be executed. That's so... She's exactly right. I, too, participate in the discussion. I'm down, too, dudes. Have you no independent thought? I'm no insect, of course. I can think for myself. Anyway, let's keep this conversation going. We don't need to come to a decision right at this moment. Indeed, you have a point. Our lives are on the line. Then let's recommence this murder mystery game. If Togami really isn't the murderer, then who is? Who killed Fujisaki? At the very last moment. At the very least. There's one thing we can say for sure about the culprit. It's that. One sec, guys. I actually gotta go to this. And I have to hit publish. As you can see, my Mind Zero Episode 2 is being published as this video is being done. So as you can tell, there is a long time period between the episodes, and things are kind of really messed up that way. But I just record a lot beforehand to get everything ready. At the very least, the one thing we can say for sure about the culprit is that they had access to the crime scene, which means they must have been male, female, male, female, male, female, male, female. Female. No, that can't be. The crime scene was in the men's changing room. Okay, so no. No getting any support this way. Okay, no, we know it was male. I should have guessed that, but okay. You need a male's elector ID to get into the men's changing room, which was the scene of the crime. I thought they were talking about the dead body section. Never mind. Since Kowada's elector ID was at a commission, the culprit must have used their own, meaning the culprit has to be a male. But that's not enough to go off. I need more clues. Who would have done it? I actually have no leads here. Celeste's testimony. Okay. We have no leads to identify the killer. As for possible leads, did anyone witness the culprit? If they did, they would have said something, dude. A sighting of the victim will do as well. At this point, we need any information we can get. Give it up. We're not getting anywhere. The only person who saw the victim was the culprit, dude. Wrong! The testimony proves that Ashiana seen him, I should say now, seen him before the death. Frig, these are long. Okay. Actually, the culprit is the villain who saw the victim last night. Well, that night. Isn't that right, Celeste? Now that you mention it, you're right. I did see him. Huh? Seriously? Oh, sorry. Celeste's testimony. Ah, yes, that's right. The guy was the only person I told about this. I would explain why you were also thoroughly I don't care. No one else knew. That's not important. Just speak. Just work if you listen. I ran into him in the dormitory storeroom. Yes, you did. Oh, that's... I can't believe that's a man. He was carrying a sports bag containing, at the very least, a tracksuit. I presume he was going to work out. Okay, a sports bag and a tracksuit. We found nothing of the sort at the crime scene. In all likelihood, the culprit disposed of them to get rid of any evidence. Not long after that, he said something rather interesting. Which was... Well, I'm in a hurry, so see you later. I distinctly recall him saying he was in a hurry. Wouldn't him being in a hurry seem to imply he was going to meet someone? In short, Master Shihiro Fujisaki was on his way to an appointment with someone to work out together, despite the fact that he, as hard as we tried, refused to work out with Ashion and I. Isn't the case? Isn't that because he didn't want you to find a piece of dude? Turning that around, it means the person he was going to meet was someone he trusted deeply, enough that he didn't care if they discovered his deep dark secret. Oh, such a beautiful friendship. So basically, the person he was going to meet is the culprit, and we just have to find who that was. But we only have so much evidence. Is that really enough? Oh, but it is. It's the biker guy, right beside her. Isn't it? What? It should be clear by now who the culprit is. Really? Who is it? Who killed him? The culprit considered... Oh, hold on. The culprit considered the sports bag and tracksuit he disposed of the items of importance. But looking at the distinctive features of those items, it should be obvious who it was he met with. Is that really so? Could we possibly determine the culprit from evidence of it's already been disposed of? A tracksuit. Are you suggesting we dust for fingerprints? Without your proper equipment, that would be impossible for amateurs such as yourselves. Never mind the fact that we don't have anything to check for fingerprints, since it's already been disposed of. We can still deduce who he was going to meet by discussing it in detail together. That's easier said than done. Alright then, Celeste, could you answer this? Did anything about that bag or tracksuit stand out? The bag was just an ordinary bag you'd find in a storeroom. The storeroom only stocks one variety of bags, so I can't say anything about it in particular. If my memory serves, there are several varieties of tracksuits. Perhaps then Fujisaki's tracksuit provided us some information leading to the murder? Then let's discuss his tracksuit, shall we? Could there really be something about Fujisaki's tracksuit? I don't know! That points to the killer. I'm having a hard time believing that. Oh my. This is crazy. Celeste's testimony. Oh, there's a lot here. First of all, Chihiro Fujisaki was going to work out. True, which raises the question. Why did he select that particular tracksuit? What do you mean, that particular tracksuit? What was wrong with it? I get it. He chose his tracksuit, so he and the culprit would match. Which means the culprit, blue tracksuit. Okay, my tracksuit is black. I don't even own a tracksuit. I mean, like, I just hate working out. I've got a white tracksuit. Got it from the dormitory storeroom. Oh my. Is talking about this really going to tell us who did it? Nah, not a chance. Okay. You heard it too, didn't you, the guy? His slip of the tongue? His slip of the... She's right. He said something he shouldn't have. Where exactly did he get that information? He was going to work out. Here's the question, okay? That particular tracksuit. It's gotta be when he said his black. Same kind of blue tracksuit. Black? Oh. Oh, whoa, wait, no, I just seen it. It's when he said the blue. We didn't say anything about it being blue. Okay, figured it. Okay. Who's the culprit? Right there. How? So he did kill! What the hell, dude? What's with Mondo? This is insane. We got an A. Okay. Wow. It was him. Just a second, Awada. There's something wrong about what you just said. Huh, what's wrong with it? When Celeste was giving her testimony earlier, he was carrying a sports bag containing, at the very least, a tracksuit. I presume he was going to work out. She never once mentioned the tracksuit's color. Why, then, did you know that Fujisaki wore a blue tracksuit? What are you talking about? Celeste, what color was Fujisaki's tracksuit? As I recall, it was blue. And did you tell it to anyone for the class trial? You're the only person I told, Nagai. Then, when did you find out that Chihiro Fujisaki wore a blue tracksuit, Wada? Well, he must have found Fujisaki's tracksuit at some point during the investigation. No, he couldn't have. The bag and tracksuit would have already been disposed of when we began our investigation. The reason he knew what color it was is because he saw Chi with it before he died. By Chi, do you mean Fujisaki? So, which was it? Did you see his tracksuit, or didn't you? I just happened to run into him last night and took a glimpse of it. The kid was walking around carrying it. No, that couldn't have happened either. When I was talking to Celeste, she told me. Oh my. She quickly stuffed the sleeve back into her bag, almost like she was trying to hide it, and then she left. That after telling him his tracksuit was hanging out, Fujisaki stuffed it into his sports bag. Even if you had stuffed it into him, you couldn't have known the color of the tracksuit inside his bag. You are caught, you motherfucker. I knew I didn't like him. You've dug your own grave. More like you led him to his grave. That's why you said what you did, isn't it? Your vile about knowing what Fujisaki met up with by looking at this tracksuit with all a bunch of crap. I see. So that was a bluff, was it? Your true intention was to cause the culprit to misspeak. That's why you said you knew who the culprit was, to scare him. That's right, except I always had my sights on Owada. I was suspicious of him from the beginning. But why? Why did you think Owada was suspicious? Why do you think? How he refers to people? He was acting strangely. Okay, how he refers. The reason I began to suspect you, Owada, is because it's probably something you do unconsciously. You refer to males and females differently. Okay, when talking about a woman, you call her chick, but when speaking about a man, you call him kid. After Chihiro Fujisaki was murdered, Owada started referring to him as kid. That's when it struck me that Owada knew Chihiro Fujisaki was male. You notice she was a minuscule detail? What are you, woman? Some kind of witch? Scary. Sorry, I'm not the one you should be afraid of. What you should really be afraid of are the people who kill others, who kill their friends. You were caught. Owada, is it true? Did you really murder Fujisaki? I didn't kill anyone! The hell's your problem anyway? I make one little slip of the tongue have one little brain fart, and all of a sudden you're calling me the culprit? Yeah, really, these are nothing but baseless accusations. Bro would never do such a thing. You have a point. It's hardly decisive evidence. You're already backing down? What other choice do we have? We have nothing else to go off of. Oh, 'tis my time to shine. Just a whisper. I hear it in my ghost. Oh yeah, you mentioned you found some evidence pointing toward the culprit report, didn't you, Yamada? Did you really? What'd you find? Actually, thinking about it a little more, I might not actually mean anything. Don't pistol out on us like that, man. Just come on, let us see it already. Well, if you insist. Here it is. And what's that? 'Tis an Electro ID. I found it on the floor, so I picked it up. He found Electro ID. It must belong to Wando? This is yours, isn't the Wando? What you talking about? I got mine right here. Then whose could it be? I need to think this through carefully. Okay, we're dying. We're dying out. Okay. Not me. Fujisaki. Yeah, duh. I knew that. As I recall, Fujisaki's logo ID wasn't found at the scene of the crime, was it? Yes, that is correct. I knew I was right! I thought that might be the case, that this might belong to Master Chihiro Fujisaki. That'll give us some kind of clue leading to the culprit, right? Yep, I had the same idea, but alas, his broken and won't even start up. It's likely that, after committing the murder, the culprit broke it and destroyed evidence. That's strange, though. Electricities are not easy to break. You got that right. They're completely waterproof, with very high impact resistance, so they shouldn't break in everyday use. And yet the electricity is broken, as was what is in the entrance hall. Wouldn't you say their breaking is a little too often for as highly you praise them? But the truth is, there's a bit of mystery for you there. So here's the question. Why, oh why did the electricities break? Why did the electricities? I can only think of one possibility. They have a bug, they were hacked, they have a weakness. We were already told this. Monokuma, you told Tagami and I that electricities have a weakness. Crap, you remembered that? Yeah, I might have accidentally let that slip, but I never told anyone what the weakness actually was. But for 2 Electro IDs, which are not supposed to break under normal stress, they be found broken. The only reasonable conclusion is that someone discovered their weakness. You know what it is, don't you, Monokuma? What is their weakness? What? You want me to tell? I think it's a vital piece of information, and it wouldn't be fair to withhold that from us. But what if I tell you and someone goes and tries to break it themselves? I don't have to deal with that. Come on, tell us, we won't try. We promise. Oh, fine. I have a soft spot for pleading. Seriously, don't try this at home, kids. Very well, but this is a very special occasion, the Almighty Electro D's one and only weakness is that extended exposure to high temperatures causes thermal runaway, destroying it. As I thought. As you thought. I found the Electro D in the sauna. Isn't it kind of weird how you don't get burned in the sauna when temperature can exceed 100 degrees Celsius? This is because as your sweat evaporates into the air, it creates a protective layer around your skin. Incidentally, if you blow hot air directly onto your skin while in the sauna, you will get burned. That's because it distributes the air around your skin. This is also why it hurts to move around in the sauna. For that reason, you must take care to remain still and quiet in the sauna. Fascinating. You'll swear. It was a completely useless piece of trivia. But hey, if the victim's Electro ID was found in the sauna, maybe they put it in there on purpose, intending to break it by taking advantage of its weakness. Then the culprit must have known its weakness. But how do you figure it out? Then, Monokuma said he didn't tell anyone. 'Tis a mystery indeed. And what if it accidentally discovered it? How do you mean? What do you mean accidentally? The culprit could have, though some kind of disunpurpose, accidentally broken his own Electro D in the sauna. And then, having discovered the Electro D's weakness, was able to repeat it a second time with Chiho Fujisaki's. That's certainly possible, but then, who did it? I can't imagine anyone would bring their Electro D into the sauna. But I can. You for real? I can think of one person who might have brought their Electro D into the sauna. Him? There's only one person who might have... Oh. There's only one person who might have brought their Electro D into the sauna. That someone entered the sauna with their clothes still on. Where are you? There you are. He broke his own. Good going. Owada. It was you who broke your electricity in the sauna, wasn't it? What? Why him? Owada, you and Ishimura had an endurance contest in the sauna a couple days ago, didn't you? Yes, they did. You went to the sauna with your uniform still on, and I suspect you didn't check your electricity out beforehand. That was when you figured out the electricity break in the sauna. Oh, bastard. Stop it. You accused Bro of being a killer, but I refuse to believe it. Where's the conclusive evidence? I don't want to believe it either, but I have evidence that proves it's the truth. Oh my god, what evidence proves this? Non-stop debate. What do we have here? Broken Electro D, Fujisaki's Electro D, and the card reader. I don't understand here. If Nagai's deductions are correct, then at some point in time, Owada broke his own Electro ID. Correct. In other words, if Owada's Electro ID is broken, then that means Nagai's deductions were correct. My Electro ID works just fine. Okay. See, look at that! So Nagai's deductions were wrong after all. Oh, Bro is not a murderer. Okay, Owada's Electro D broke during the sauna battle. That means the Electro D he has on him right now is Fujisaki, right? That sounds about right. I missed! I missed! Crap! Crap, I suck right now. God, I hate this noise. I don't need to heal Alvin in this shit. What? That's your goddamn problem. You trying to piss me off? Think carefully, there has to be a contradiction. Okay, what else do we have? We have the card reader, and we have a broken electro ID. Okay. Okay. What's broken? Have the... Oh, he has, Fukawa's, or whatever his name was. The dead one. He has the dead ones. That would make a lot of sense. It really would. Oh, Wada, does your Lecture D you have actually belong to you? What's that supposed to mean? The broken Lecture D we found in the entrance hall. Isn't that one actually yours, or what? What in the world are you getting at? I'm saying that I think he traded Lecture IDs, his broken Lecture D, for Kawada's fictional one. The functional one, I mean, Monokuma said himself that Kawada's Lecture ID couldn't be broken. I sure did. I can't take that much punishment, no problemo. Which means the Lecture ID in the entrance hall was really Owada's. And the one he has with right now belongs to Kawada. But doesn't trading break the rules? Wouldn't that count as lending? Here's my verdict on that issue. The rules forbid you from lending your SPD to anyone, but dead people don't count as people. It's a bit of a gray area, but I decided it was okay. Most importantly, it made things more exciting. Accordingly, I declare he is not in violation of school rules for trading Lecture IDs with a dead guy. So, Wada, if I'm wrong about this, please say so. I think I'd prefer to be proven wrong. Son of a... What's the matter, bro? Tell him he's wrong. Yes, you're wrong. You must be wrong. Your deductions are fiddly flawed, everything. They're all trumped up accusations. Then why didn't you go back over everything that's happened from the beginning? That should make it clear whether my deductions are wrong or right or wrong. Okay. The climax logic. Okay, so stuffing this. Happy, spotted. What would this be here? In the dormitory room, Celeste Fujisaki carrying a sports bag, and what else? Nope. Where is this? There it is. Okay, next. Stuffed it in, ran away. Okay. This is a really long episode, by the way. We're an hour and 10 minutes in. This is probably my longest episode by far. To gain access to the changing rooms, you need this, so... that. Which changing room did Fujisaki enter? That's not it. Let's go with in. I guess. This, hey, and then you put it away, so Sai stuff. What next here? Go back. I'll click this. What was the weapon? Okay, so no, this I was right. This would be the dumbbell next. Okay, dumbbell. Okay, went over that whack. Is this gonna be the poster? During the murder, someone just splatter onto something. This would be the poster. No, I just need just the poster. Oh, no, splattered onto the weapon. No. Splatted onto that. Drops it. That. Crazy look. Rolled up the carpet. Tore that down, I think. Which changing room would the culprit enter next? This would be the women's. This in. The culprit exchanged the items and brought to the crime scene. Okay. This, he looks crazy. Brought something with him. crime scene. He brought the board. He tied her up. He broke the thing. Act 5. Where did the culprit go after committing the murder? I don't know where he went after committing the murder. Oh, wait. Yes, I do. To here, and he threw it in. And what happened to the extra ID after it was left in the sauna? It broke. Let's hope we got this right, so we can end this video. And you know, hopefully got this right. Looking back, the crime was committed. Wrestled. This. Last night's last minute. We just like it in the store room. Fujisaki was carrying a sports bag with something inside of it. Spotted. Sleep. Okay, a blue tracksuit. Yes, I saw it too. So stuffs it in, runs away. She's in a hurry. Sports bag in hand, Fujisaki ignored our self-imposed curfew and went somewhere. Okay, men's changing with that. And but how did the victim, who was supposedly supposed to be female, enter the men's changing room? No, that doesn't make logical sense. Oh crap, we cannot make very many mistakes here. Okay, what does it say? To gain access to the changing rooms, you need to use this, something everyone has. Can I... But... Okay, to gain access to the changing rooms, okay, what's this one say? Which changing room did Fujisaki enter? And I will be in. Okay, so that... What? Oh, let's go with this. Oh, I clicked pause. Okay. Please tell me this is right this time. Okay, swish, run. Act 2, read that. Okay, Fujisaki destination was changing room with the men's changing room at that. But how did the victim, who was supposed to be female, enter the men's changing room? With key card, beep, into the men's room. Okay, what would... That would be because he was actually a boy. For that reason, he was able to use his electro ID to enter the men's changing room. Okay guys, we're going to have to end the video here because it's an hour and 14 minutes, and I will continue straight from here, and hopefully maybe upload it in the same day. We will see. See you in the next part.